Hey guys, welcome back to Mason's Manifesto. I know it's been over a month, but I've recorded a podcast episode with Farah and it never saved. So, I'm here doing one now, and I have been in a very ranting mood, so I decided to record a podcast. One of the things I tried to record a podcast last night actually, but I was so tired I kept yawning and then I just went to bed. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about is I just had brought this up with a friend is the fact that anyways, so I don't know what I don't know if it's because the US literally is just literally crumbling and down falling at the seams dead ass, but people just think it's okay to throw the N-word around. I'm sorry. I'm one of the people that I'm gonna clock you because even if you're a person of color, I personally don't even like when black people say it. I don't even try to say it that much. Um, but it's just oh, babe, it's not 2015, it's 2025. Like, we are too woke to be just walking around saying the N word. There's no reason for it. But that brings me up to the point of just what has America come to, y'all? Seriously, I'm genuinely concerned because why the fuck is companies celebrating fucking St. Patty's Day but can't fucking celebrate Black History Month? Oh, okay, what? And I get that the DEI programs are being unfunded, but that's also as a major company, even smaller companies, they are still supporting it and still, and I get that DE programs need a lot of funding, but as a company, one, it really does bring a lot of sales, but it's just crazy, and I'm just wow, so y'all can put all this little green all freaking stuff for these college kids to go out and party on St. Patty's Day, but you can't make, oh okay. So it's just kind of annoying. I just find it very interesting that companies are doing that. And I just think it's insane. And it's just the world. And also, speaking of that, like, so the gas prices have went down. So, they went up a lot. And, not a lot, but, enough to where there was a noticeable difference. But I know. Sorry, cut out. Anyways. I know that there's bird flu and shit going on, but oh my fucking god. First of all, why the fuck am I paying $5 or $6? No, $5 for 6 eggs? Cause I was making cookies for a club event, and I was I could buy the store bought, but quantity wise, it's easier to just get the pre-made mix and then just make it, because I don't know, it also is fun. I like to bake, but I didn't want to buy flour, I didn't want to buy all that and actually make it. Okay, so because I remember at Walmart, Great Value pack of 12 eggs used to be a good $3. Like, it's so annoying because I personally didn't used to like eggs, and I liked eggs for a little bit, and I have to crave eggs as a breakfast, so I don't really eat eggs, but like I love to bake, and so everything you really, if you want to make brownies, if you want to make cookies, unless you're buying the pre-made dough for cookies, but brownies, cake, almost everything you have to make, you have to have eggs, and especially if you're making cake, usually you need 2 or 3 eggs. So I'm damn. I'm literally, and then I'm okay, so I went to Food Lion, and I've been trying to not spend as much money eating out, and so I was oh, I'm gonna start not meal prepping, but once a week making, because it's just me. So I was I'm gonna start making like oh, what's the word, start making food, making just kind of meal prepping, the same thing basically, so then I can eat at home, so I'm not oh, there's no food at home. So I had got the stuff to make the cookies, and then I got some chicken, but it's just meat. So I'm buying $4 chicken because I'm just buying I only need two breasts of chicken. I bought broccoli because I was making a chicken broccoli potato cheese thing. I bought cheese, broccoli, 2 potatoes because I need a whole bag of potatoes and chicken, and then I bought the stuff for the cookie mix. Why is it my total coming out at $40? Like, the cost of living is absolutely insane, and it's not even because I'm getting older and I'm recognizing the fact of like spending my own money or like having money and like realizing like I feel like I budget pretty good, but it's genuinely so expensive. Like I was talking to my friend the other day and like I try to like, especially for hygiene stuff, like I think I talked about this before in the podcast, but like I started to wear like not makeup, I just wear this like I wear BB cream, a little bit of concealer because like, it was on sale, so the Neutrogena was like $4, so I just wanted to try it. And then I wear powder, but I've had that, and then blush, I have that, and then mascara, it's like $4. But still, it's like shit is so expensive because like for me, it's like I have to spend like I literally wish I was so comfortable in life to where if I wanted to get all of the like nice good like hygiene shaving like everything that I was able to in one like week in one paycheck period, because like I feel like I always like, or at least like one week I'll have to like, if I one week if I like I'm like, oh, I need a new charger, or like, oh, I need to get like this, I'll get that one week, and then like, but I also have to space out stuff like laundry detergent and that stuff. Okay, even if you're buying it for yourself, it still adds up. I'm getting like, cause like especially like for shaving stuff. So like for example, if you're going and you're getting hygiene stuff like that and hair stuff, that shit stacks up. Cause like okay, yeah, I'm spending like $10 on detergent and softener. Okay, whatever. I'm spending $5 on body wash. Okay, whatever. I'm getting my makeup, my BB cream. It lasts me a really long while, but it's like $8, but I still gotta buy that. And then it's like, okay, I need a shave, but then it's like, okay, you don't want to just like I like to get the oil, so like, especially because it's summer, you want it to last. I'm like actually like not whatever. So like, I'm getting the razors, and like they fucking pink tax that shit. So then of course it's gonna be like the same exact razors in the men's section, but like $3 more. So then I literally get the cheapest razors, just the nice ones that still work, getting either shaving cream or oil, like shaving oil. Okay, that's another $10. And then I'm like, all right, so I'm already stacked up a good 30 just on the basic necessities. Then I need conditioner. I buy from the men's, so it's not that expensive. It's only $7. Then I need shampoo. That's another $10 for my hair. And then I'm like, damn, I need hair stuff. And for summer, because it's hot and so my hair air dries a lot like quicker than like obviously in the winter. Like that's just how my hair is. And like I've been like my hair's been really frizzy, but I'm like, damn, I fucking can't get anti-frizz mousse because that shit's $14. I mean, that's whole 2 meals that I could be getting, and it's just like, it's so insane the cost of living, and like for me going to college soon, like I'm actually like so jaw dropped because it's just like, oh, like the cost of living is absolutely insane, and then on top of that, you have gas, and then like you have everything else, so it's just like, damn. Fuck, I mean, I'm dropping a good 3 bands just for me to get like the basic bare needs and just like stuff. Like I'm not even able to like, well, let me try this new hair. Nope, that's $20. Nope, nope. Immediately no. And like, if you have it, you can get it and like whatever. But it's just like annoying because then it's like you have to space it all out and like you're not, or at least personally me, I'm not able to get like, the $12 body wash and stuff like that. So then it's just like, because I feel like everything's $10. Like everything stacks up. Like it's so annoying. Like you're like, oh, $5, whatever. Like it stacks up, but like, damn. I mean, it's $10 for my face wash. I stack that on top of another 10, and then it's like, damn, I've spent $70 on just like basic hygiene stuff. Not to mind the food that I'm still getting that's costing me $40 because eggs. Like, damn. Um. Anyway, so I'm just like, oh my gosh. But anyways, so I just want to talk about that because I'm like, oh my gosh. But other thing I wanted to talk about is like, I'm so excited to graduate high school. I'm so excited to just like, and now they're like, no, you're gonna miss home, and like, it's not the fact of like, it is leaving home and like having my own independence, even though I'm pretty independent now. It's just like leaving like where I've lived for so long and just like being able to kind of start fresh. Like I'm gonna be going to a school where no one else in my school is basically going, so it's just like nice. I'm very excited for college. I'm very excited to just kind of start college and get going. Um, but I was just talking to Like, that's what I was gonna say. Went to Seven Brew. Oh my god, speaking of Seven Brew, let me tell you guys really quick. So my mom got me the Seven Brew gift card, and I was like, so my friends have been ranting and raving about the Seven Brew like soda fizz. So I know they have the energy drinks. I've never tried those, and I was like, bruh. So I've been like really into like dirty sodas, like which is basically just like any soda with like cream or creamer. It's basically just like a float, but just not ice cream, and so that's why I like it. And it literally just tastes like a float, like a whatever. So I usually get that with like Diet Coke or Dr Pepper, and so I've been doing that lately. But my friends, I was like, bro, the soda is not that good, bro. Cause like I didn't know if it was like sparkling water. Like they were just like, oh, it's like a soda. So I was like, okay, bro, it's probably sparkling water. And so you can put like whipped cream on it and like cream in it. And so it's like, okay, let me try it because I have this gift card and I was like, it's basically free then. So then I was like, and apparently they're like, oh, it's really cheap. So I was like, okay. So I got a strawberry mango flavored soda fizz with cream, and oh my gosh, guys, you need to try the soda fizzes, especially with summer coming up. They are so good, and for a medium, it cost me like $4, so that's not bad at all. And yeah, so I really like that. But anyways, speaking of December, I was in the car, so that's what made me bring it up. So I was in the car with my friend, and I was joking. I was like, haha, like I want a huzz, which I don't actually want a huzz. I'm actually over everyone, and I just want to go through life and get everything done. Um, but I was just joking around, and then my friend kind of asked me. They were like, "What? Do you even know what you want in like a person?" And I was like, "I mean, yeah, I feel like." And she was like, "No, no, no, like not your type. Like, what do you want in a person?" And I kind of sat there because I feel like on the podcast I've talked a lot about like dudes and like people and like whether it's romantically or not. But it kind of made me sit there and I was like, wait, maybe I don't. Like, I think for me, maybe it's because, like, I'm also really young still. Like, I feel like there's the list of people is very, very short romantically. And so, right now, obviously, because I'm still in high school, and yeah, so hopefully when I get to college, that's something. And I think when I get to college, like, I think I'm not the type of person that I'm looking for a relationship, and I don't think I really ever will be. Because I think that's something I've learned is, like, I really want to focus more on myself. And, like, I think I'd rather have more friends than, like, I think having a relationship is really nice, but I also can still be really close with a dude or a girl in, like, a different aspect that, it's nothing more than friends, but you're just really, really close. And, like, I really value those relationships a lot more. And I'm also not really, like, looking for a relationship. Like, obviously, if one passes, like, it comes by, whatever. But like, would it be nice to have a significant other? Of course, because like it's fun to do like cutesy little things and like stuff like that, and like it's kind of like an automatic like plus one. But I also feel like you can have that with a best friend. But I think that's something that I'm looking for in not looking for in college is like I'm not gonna like search out, but then also college is so like everyone's gonna be in like a different headspace. Like you're really sorry went out. You're really grown and everything like that. And so, hold on.
Okay. Anyways, the audio has like been weird because I'm doing it on my computer now, so I can like be mobile, and like the pace is just like really weird. Anyways, so yeah, but when it comes to the question of like what I'm looking for in a person, it's like I really don't know because I've never really had that many like really really like deep romantic experiences like in relationships, so it's just like I don't really know. And I think for me it's like I'll know when I know. Like I think for me it's like yeah, there's definitely aspects I'll say I don't want in a person, and there's aspects I do want in a person, and there's like qualities that I think would kind of turn me away from making it more than friends. But for me personally, like right now I don't know, because I also think as a person I've developed a lot more, and I'm very more open-minded, but I'm also a little bit more closed-minded, if that makes sense. Like I think for me I'm very keyed in on like I don't want bullshit anymore, and I really just like don't want fake. So I just like have been very, I don't know what the word is, like I've been very like trying to, sorry, I'm looking at my phone, I can't multitask, but like I've been very just trying to be careful about who I pick and choose to be friends with and just like talk to, because it's very fake, and I don't know. I think I've been trying to surround myself not around that because I feel like I also am a little bit of a fake person because, whatever, it's high school. So, I don't know, but when it comes to what I want, but I was talking about earlier to my friends, one thing that I think is a really big turnoff to girls and dudes, and this may make me sound like a bitch, but I think for me one of the biggest things is I I genuinely, I think, gravitate towards people that are smarter than me or as smart as me or just smarter in general. But I don't mean smart, you're not getting all A's and stuff like that. I'm just saying conscious. They are emotionally and academically conscious about their life. And I think that's because I'm like that. And personally for me, because of my lifestyle and my career choice and my career path, especially in life, I think for me, if we're not able to be on the same level, then it's going to be hard for me to understand where you're coming from, and it's going to be also hard for you to understand where I'm coming from. And so I just personally, if you don't really know, there's a difference in not knowing what you want to do after high school. If you don't want to go to college or trade or whatever you want to do, if you don't know what you want to do, and that's perfectly fine. But personally, I'm sorry, if you're going to sit in high school and not do your work and stuff like that, and there's a difference in not doing your work because of you're depressed or you're having issues or whatever, families, whatever. I 100% get that, but there's a difference in that and just choosing not to do your work because you don't like school or whatever like that. Personally, yeah, I want to help you, so I would, but if you're not going to try and do it on your own, essentially, especially at this age, I think that's a big turnoff for me. And I don't know, it's just because I feel I care a lot about my academics and my future and my career, that if you're not willing to also care about yours, I feel it's just very hard for us to match up. So I don't know, maybe that makes me sound like a bad person, but that's not a turn. If someone is obviously not as driven and just that's not their whole life, and that's 100%, because I feel it's not my whole life either, that's perfectly fine, but it's just that's something that I think usually tend to gravitate towards. But it's because I think mostly for the people I've talked to is we either have similar interest in music or outside of academics, or we're very similar in academics, we both do debate, or we both are very politically whatever. So it really just depends. So, but I've also been trying to I think for me it's also religion is a big thing for me. I'm not religious, and I don't really want to claim myself as I don't believe in anything, but I just didn't really grow up religious, and I've never been, I don't want to say that I don't get it, but I just never had a moment in life where I'm wow, I really want to be Christian, or I want to be religious, and I want to talk to God and pray and stuff like that. And I 100% respect religions and respect the big part it has people in lives and stuff like that. But I think for me it's hard for maybe possibly, and this is just my opinion now, it could possibly change, but I think for me it'd be hard to date someone that is very, very religious. If you're religious and you go to church, that is completely fine, whatever. But I think also it depends, because I just generally, based on the people I've met, is if you are religious, your ideas and your political beliefs and just values are a lot different usually, and that's 100% fine. But I also feel when it becomes more than wanting to be friends, I feel I have to match up on values, because I'm sorry, I personally wouldn't want to be with someone who doesn't want the same rights for myself as a woman, or myself as a minority, and myself as whatever, if you don't believe in that, because then I kind of I don't know, it's just very awkward, because it's just, that's just how it is. So, but I don't know, that's another thing I've thought about, but I also don't really think about that a lot. I think for me, if we click, we click, and if we don't, we don't. And yeah, and so I like to see, I think I like to believe I'm very open person and people like me, but I also don't really know. I haven't I don't know yet. That's something that I think I'll definitely really see in college, because I feel in college a lot of people. I mean, you're focusing on yourself, you're getting an education, but I guess we'll see. I like to think that I'm a pretty good person and people like me, so. But yeah, I understand that people also don't like me for whatever reason. They're entitled to their own opinion. So, and that's something that I've really had to come to grasp, and it's been very hard. And I think personally, really, really, I was looking back in pictures, and I really think as a person I've grown, and for the better, for the worse, like, and I think I've went through a lot of development growth. I think I've matured a lot over just the past few months. I think I think high school made me realize a lot of things. And I think that not everyone's going to like you. And I think that's something that if you were to ask myself, this time last year, I would be crying, bawling if I heard people, were talking bad about me. But now I think for me, it's kind of like, I think it's also because I'm almost graduating and I don't really have to talk to those people if I don't want to. And I think for me, I do have like very bad FOMO, and like I do want to be liked by everyone, because who doesn't want to be liked by everyone? But I also understand that people are they're just like, it's not really that big of a deal. And I think for me, I like my circle that I have, and I have my fake friends. I'm gonna act cordial with them because there's no reason to act rude. But I think it's just, I don't know, it's high school. That's a big part of it. I don't really care anymore. Well, okay, I care, but not as much. Like, I try to say I don't care, and I try to not let it keep me up at night, and, I try not to let it take over, parts of my life, because, like I said, like, people just aren't going to like you, and that's something that you have to grasp, and, yeah. But I definitely think that I've grown as a person a lot, and, yeah, I don't know. I think it's very interesting. I think for me, I think see the world a lot differently than people do. And I think a lot of people around me are still stuck in the child mentality, which is perfectly fine. But all I'm going to say is when they get to high or college, it's going to be hard. And, maybe I'm just saying this because whatever. But I personally think that when you get babied by your parents and stuff like that, like, I think like, you're gonna go to college and people aren't gonna like you, and then they're gonna realize things. So, everyone goes their own ways, everyone grows up differently, but yeah. Anyways, oh my gosh, I didn't know what else I was gonna talk about. That was kind of just like my rant of whatever without actually calling people out. But yeah. But, oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I know what I want to talk about. So, the new season of You is coming out. Okay, no, that's what I was going to talk about. So, I have been, like, one of my goals for 2025, I don't know if I'm talking about this, but, is I want to watch 20 new movies. So, I am not a super big movie person. I kind of am. It's hard. It's really hard for me to get into stuff. Like, it's really hard for me to, like, oh yeah, like, I just want to watch a movie unless I've actually already watched it. So I've only rewatched, like, 3 movies this year. I watched Devil Wears Prada, and, like, I rewatched that. But that's, like, a rewatch you watch every, like, year. So it's, like, not that big of a deal. But I did watch this. I'm not done with it. But I came home the other day, and this movie was on the TV, and it was, like, really intriguing. And it was the last 10 minutes. And I was like, what is this movie? So, like, even though I've seen the ending, so I know how it ends, I still want to watch the rest of it. It's called Your Lucky Day. It's on Netflix, and it's, like, really good. It's basically about, like, it's like the big lottery tickets, and, like, this person wins in a gas station, and then this, like, drug dealer tries to steal it from him, and it turns into this whole thing. But it's really good. It's, I think, a newer movie, but yeah, but I've been trying to, it's really, really hard for me to get into new shows, and so I think that's why I'm, like, doing movies, like, trying to, like, do that. Like, I really just recycle the, like a few shows, and I just go through them. But this year I really want to watch, I've never watched The Hunger Games. I really want to watch Hunger Games. I still haven't watched Wicked. I still want to watch Wicked. But, yeah. But, oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, You. The new season of You is coming out in April. It's the last final season. if you haven't ever watched You, I think it's a show for everyone, but it's also, if you're a very person, like, if you're very, I don't know the word, like, you might think it's weird. You might be like, oh my gosh, this is a really weird show. Like, he's a bad person, whatever. But it's, yeah. But if you haven't watched it, it's played by, oh my gosh, what is his name? Oh my gosh. Penn something. I forget his last name. Oh my gosh. He played in Gossip Girl, too. But he is basically a stalker, and he kills a lot of people. So, it's a romantic show, though. I really love it. It's a great show. I definitely would say binge the first and second season straight through, take a break, watch the third one, take a break, and then watch the fourth one, because the fourth one, like, it was very hard for me to get through, but then, yeah, but the new season looks really good. That's one of my favorite shows ever. I have a lot of favorite shows, and I was literally just speaking of favorite shows, my mom, like, because I'm turning 18 April 7th, so my birthday's coming up, and my mom and sister have a matching tattoo on their thigh, and it's a moon, and it has an infinity sign that says I love you to the moon and back, and, like, as for the last, like, when I was younger, like, I was like, when I'm 18, I'm gonna get that tattoo, but I've kind of been rethinking it, because it's a big tattoo. I mean, I could get it sized down, but I've also been thinking I might not get that tattoo, but I've been thinking about, like, getting a tattoo. I do want a tattoo, though. I don't want any, like, I don't want very big showing tattoos. I want really minimalistic tattoos, and I also don't want to go for a big tattoo my first time, because I don't know how I'll handle it. I mean, I think I'll be fine, but I've been thinking of getting a BoJack Horseman one, and you're like, why the fuck would you get a fucking tattoo about a horse? But genuinely, that show has changed my life, and shaped me a lot into the person I am today. I mean, I literally wrote my college essay about that show and my, like, 3 favorite episodes, so, yeah. And there's a lot of, like, very cute minimalistic tattoos that I've seen of that show. And I also, like, really have been heavily just not wanting to get tattoos relating to people. And, like, even if it's matching with my family, I've been really just heavily not wanting to do that. I don't know. I'm not a really big tattoo person. I do want to, for my 18th birthday. So, I have both my ears pierced. So, okay, when I was really, really young, when I was, like, 6, I was Cinderella for Halloween. So, my mom wanted to get my ears pierced, because, like, we got these earrings that were, like, part of the outfit, and, like, my mom wanted me to wear them. Why not get my earrings pierced? So, at that time, like, Walmart did piercings. I don't know if they still do it now, but I was, like, really young. So, I was, like, 5 or 6. Like, not that young, but I don't know. I got my ears pierced. Whatever. So, at that time, I literally just wore the earrings. Like, they were literally, I think, just, like, little, like, blue balls. Like, blue big balls, because, like, Cinderella. And that's all. And then I think we just let them close up. So then when I was a little bit older, I don't know when, I want to say maybe 10, I went to get my ears pierced. So I think I got my ears pierced, and I got them done at Claire's. I know, horrible mistake, but I just had got them pierced at Claire's. Got them pierced at Claire's, and then they had put the earrings in. I think I just got silver. I don't really remember. And, you know, I did all of the, like, stuff you're supposed to care for your ears and, like, stuff like that. And my ears got so infected. Like, they literally started, like, obviously we get your ear pierced, like, not your cartilage or anything. Like, it literally was turning green. It was, like, infected. It was so nasty. And I was like, bro, what? Because, like, I did everything right. So then we just, like, stopped. But then the thing that also sucks is the Claire's people, and, like, I wasn't even moving. Like, I was pretty still. These, like, so my other hole had, closed up, so you would think that, like, wouldn't really be there. But then they pierced it again, and they, like, didn't, instead of, like, lining it up as close as they can to the other spot, they, like, it's so uneven. So I have, like, 2 holes on my ear, like, both of my earlobes, because I have, like, 2 piercings. And so, apparently, like, we went back to Claire's, or I don't remember, it was so long ago, but I just remember, like, my mom was, like, I just remember, like, me just, like, taking the earrings out eventually and just, like, not even wearing earrings anymore, because I think the issue was, I think my ears, I can only wear, like, real, like, it was, like, basically, like, fake jewelry. Like, it's a jewelry you can get at Claire, so it's, like, the jewelry that, like, if you're in water, it can rust and, like, turn your ears green, but, like, it infected my ears, so I think, for some reason, my ears are just really sensitive, and they just aren't able, I have to wear, like, real gold and silver, and so I just never got them re-pierced, but I really want to, but it's annoying, because it's, like, okay, so where the fuck are we piercing it, because it's gonna have a fucking 3rd hole then, And because like I love like for Monty One and debate and like stuff like that, like such cute outfits, and like earrings would obviously make the outfit so good. And like I remember for prom I wore my friend's like clip on gold pearls, and like I think like I honestly like clip on earrings better, but it's so cute. Like it's hard to buy clip on earrings, and like let's see, buy them online, so it's just like annoying. But yeah, so but I do want to get like my upper ear pierced. I don't know where, but I've been wanting to. My mom wants me to get my nose pierced. I personally don't think I'd look good with nose piercing. Like, not a hoop, but, oh my god, my nose is stuck. Not a hoop, but a stud. But, I don't know. But speaking of my 18th birthday, it's coming up. Yeah, 18 is a big number. I'm finally an adult, thank God. I don't want to grow up, that's 100% sure, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's also just another year. Like, 18's a big birthday, but it's also, like, I guess I can buy lottery tickets. I forget what else you can do when you're 18. You can do some other stuff, but it's so. Anyways, yeah. So, I feel like there's a lot going on. But that's one thing I will say, advice for your senior year, is literally save the fuck up. Because no one ever told me, like, you think about it and you're like, damn, like, I do have a lot in senior year, but it's like, damn, I need 30 bands right fucking now. Shit. Oh my gosh. Like, because, like, on top of the school trips, like, okay, you don't have to do this, but, like, whatever. But, like, on top of, like, your school stuff that you pay for, like, your school trips or whatever you're paying for, like, on top of that, like, you have to buy your cap and gown, whatever. That's not super expensive, but it's, like, another thing you have to pay for. Then if you're having a graduation party, you gotta pay for that. And then, like, you have your birthday, and then you have, like, and usually you're turning 18, so that's a big birthday. And then you have, like, all your little, like, senior pictures, you have to pay for those, and, like, your outfits for those, and, like, you know, your graduation pictures, then you have graduation, then it's, like, you have, like, your birthday, then you have, like, all the little, like, ceremonies, because, like, you're a senior, you go to, and it's, like, all the little banquets, and then it's, like, you need outfits for those, and, like, I personally don't have that many, like, little cute dresses, so, like, I feel like I need to buy it, because oh my gosh, speaking of that, so, I'm glad I'm not paying for senior pictures. My mom wants me to, like, she wants to pay for them, but, like, boy, my friend literally has a camera, a professional camera. I also have a professional camera. Why not just let my friend take them? And that's really the only person I trust to take my pictures, low-key, let them actually look good, but I don't really have, like, a spring dress, or, like, so I wanted to do a spring photo shoot, because, like, why not? It's pretty, go, flowers. And so I have a white dress that I've got from Aerie, and I really like it, but I've already done a photo shoot with that, so, like, I didn't want to do it again, but I was like, it's my senior picture, so I want to get a dress. So, like, I've been looking around, and, like, I looked online, but I also just can't justify, like, I know that, like, it's a, like, senior pictures, but I can't justify spending that much on just a dress for senior pictures. And, oh my gosh, prom, we have prom, and then we had homecoming, and, like, oh my gosh, it's so much money. Like, you need to save up, or, like, put up money for advance just for senior year. Like, it's actually insane. But anyways, so I went to American, so, like, I've been looking for a spring dress, so I went to, like, Ross, because they usually have dresses. They were so bummed. TJ Maxx didn't have anything. Where else did I look? Target, I looked, like, they didn't really have anything, so I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to order online now, like, I've been trying to find because, like, I really could take the pictures now. I mean, it's gonna be spring soon, so I was like, oh, whatever, I need to, like, find a dress. So I was like, American Eagle, like, I haven't went there, so, in a while. So, went in, saw these dresses, oh my gosh, fell in love, literally gas. Put on the dress, perfect, loved it. It's literally, like, so pretty. It, like, cinches in the top, and then it's a little bit flowy. It's a little bit short, but whatever. Check the price tag, $65. Oh my gosh, I cannot justify doing that. Like, it's a cute dress, and it's a pretty dress, but $65, like, that's so much. But I hacked, American, they actually have a sale going on, but it's only online. It's 30% off, and because we have an American Eagle in Harrisonburg, all I did is I went online, and we can get free shipping to the American Eagle, and so basically they ship it. They basically just already have it in the store, so I bought it online, got 30% off, so then it was only $51, which is, like, boy, almost, like, $20 off, basically, with tax. Like, that was with tax, and then picked it up the day after. But, like, I would definitely say, for senior year, like, oh, so much, like, and you're, like, graduation party, you can get money and stuff, and then it's, like, you have your graduation gift, like, and I, like, like you might have like trips you're going on and like in the summer and stuff, and then you have like all the college, you gotta think all the college fees if you can't get fee waivers for them. And also I would say if you get a fee waiver from a school and there's like just apply, like the fee waivers are so like, and you can like, people don't realize that even if you're not poor or like can afford the fee waivers, you can still ask school for fee waivers, like, because I'm sorry, you shouldn't be paying $70-$80 to apply to a school. So yeah, ask for fee waivers. And yeah, but and then it's like you have all of those, and then when you like, commit to college, you have to pay a deposit, and like those can range from like 200 to like 1,000. So like, yeah, like the bands you need for senior year are actually insane. Like I feel like, and then on top of everything else, like it's a lot of money, and so I'm just like, ugh, it's like I just feel like, and then you want to do everything because it's your senior year, so like you're gonna do more stuff with your friends and like more senior stuff, and then like that just like stacks on, and it's just like, it's a lot. So I definitely would recommend, like, yeah, but it's worth it. Like I think I was like talking to a friend and I was like, senior year is one of my favorites. I think the way I'd rank the years is, me personally, from favorite to least favorite. Junior year is probably my favorite. It was probably the worst, like it was my worst year of my life. Like not even because school, but just like personally, like that was like my rock bottom. Like I literally think I hit rock bottom at that point, or what I thought was rock bottom. But like the vibe of it in general, like I love that year. It's probably my best year, my best peak of like friends, best peak of like friend group, best peak of like classes. Like it was like my peak year. So senior year would be next. Senior year has been really good. It's been chill but also really busy. And then I'd rank it freshman year. I don't really remember freshman year. Still kind of COVID. Really fun though. First year of high school. And then sophomore year was just bum. There was some good aspects of it, but other than that, it wasn't anything super crazy. But yeah, but I think one thing, if I could give advice to people about high school, is just to have fun. Like, you obviously, like, lock in. Like, people think that freshman year you don't have to lock in, and I'm like, bro, you really do. Like, it really does set up the rest of, like, freshman and sophomore year, especially sophomore year, like, it sets up your trajectory, and, like, also, I think another thing is, like, in high school, like, yes, you don't be a bad person, don't, like, go around, like, doing whatever, but also, like, don't care about your image too much, because it's high school and everyone's a bad person. Everyone sucks. Everyone's gonna talk bad about people. But, yeah, so. But, yeah, that's what I would recommend. I freaking keep, like, grabbing the cord and it keeps, like, disconnecting. But yeah, I would definitely recommend. High school's really, you can make it a really, really good experience. Like, don't be that person that stays home all the time and, like, doesn't go out to games and stuff. And, like, people are gonna be like, oh, like, you're so nonchalant. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, just have fun. Like, you're gonna care what people say, but also at the same time, like, in the real world, no one's gonna care. Like, have fun. Do what you want. Experience life. Do stuff that you want to do, because once you get to college, like, if you are going to college, like, you also need to lock in, and, like, I feel like once you hit college is, like, when you reach, like, even though, like, college is low-key chill, but also, like, you have to kind of, you want to set yourself up good for college or whatever you're doing after, especially in this economy, bruh. You need to make sure you can make bank, because, oh my gosh, like, even the cost, like I said, the cost of living, but, like, rent and, like, stuff like that, it's just horrible. And who knows, and then, like, 4 years from now, I don't even know what the world is going to look like. I don't even try to think about it. Like, it is absolutely insane. And I don't know, so we're all kind of cooked, but it's okay. We will get through this somehow. So, yeah. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you don't already follow the podcast on Instagram, like, it's Mason_S Manifesto, because I don't know, anyways. But also, this might be, like, choppy, because I was recording it on my computer, and it, like, keeps going in and out, so hopefully it wasn't choppy. But, yeah. Thanks for listening.